Well, there is always some difficulty in technology to be had. If you're ever going to put yourself out there and decide to start doing something, doing some live broadcasting where things can and will go wrong. We had a storm here and a little power outage, so I had some difficulty with the camera. Had to grab an extension cord real quick, but we're going to press on. I thought about it, at the last minute, having all these difficulties. Maybe I'm just going to put it off. I won't stream tonight, okay? But the enemy or whatever always seems to do this whenever you make a decision that you're going to start doing some stuff, and perhaps you're going to start publishing every day, every other day, putting some stuff out there. The technology is going to throw you for a loop, and you've got to press on. Okay, so that's a little bit what I want to talk about tonight, is just pressing through the difficult times. We talked about the power to get paid being tied to your purpose the other night, and having to find what your purpose is. And previously I talked about the power to get paid is tied to your perception, how you see things, okay? Having a right mindset. So that's very much what we're talking about for the next couple of days, is going to be mindset. The third thing that is going to be tied to your power to get paid is going to be your passion, okay? Your ability to get paid is tied to your passion. Now, not your passion to make money, because everybody's got a passion to get money, and that doesn't get us too far, okay? But rather a passion to serve others with the gift that God's given us, okay? And also the passion to serve God. Another passion that is critical here when we're talking about a passion and purpose is the passion to submit to your purpose we spoke about a couple weeks ago. Sometimes we have a purpose and we can feel it down in our gut, and a purpose, what we're supposed to be doing, and we just won't submit to it because maybe we're doing something else excuse me, that's paying the bills and working out okay, and we know it's not our purpose, but it's okay. And it's kind of scary to move on from okay to chase after what's best and what we know to be our purpose. But it's important that we break through those fears and move on and go after that with a passion. And if you can really tap into your passion for what it is that is your purpose, you'll be able to push through, okay? So you've got to surrender to your purpose, and your ability to dominate in the area of your passion is directly related to your ability to surrender to your passion, also to surrender to God, okay? It's going to be, it can't just be all about chasing the money. That's not the passion that'll get us there. Okay, when you exhibit a passion in those three areas, it'll also divide you. Okay, it'll divide you from the pack. You'll stand out, but not only will you stand out, but it'll divide you from other people that are not aligned with your purpose, that aren't supposed to be in the front row seat of your story. They're taking up time, taking up energy, and they're not aligned with your purpose. It'll divide you from people that are not behind you in your purpose. Perhaps they're not really aligned, but they're absolutely behind you and want you to chase after your goals and want to see you be successful. A lot of people don't want to see you be successful. They want to see you fail so they can feel better about themselves. Okay? The next thing it'll do is it'll drive you. Just like tonight, I've tapped into my purpose. What I've done for years in owning businesses has been successful. Multiple six figures. I've sold businesses for multiple six figures, but it's not been my passion. My passion is teaching, encouraging, and motivating others. And there's a couple other passions that I've as I've been studying this passion thing, trying to tap into as well. I actually built a software program several years ago, and the software program still operates, several multi-million-dollar companies. And I'm not a software developer guy. I'm not a programmer. But I was in an industry, and there was no software out there that served the need that we had. So I sat down, I cracked the book, I figured out how to do it, and I wrote a software program, and I was driven to do that because I was passionate about it. So it took me thousands of hours to develop this software that's lasted now for 20 years and still runs, several multi-million-dollar companies, and I'm not a software developer. But it's because I was passionate about solving the problem that was out there. And if you know anything about software, you know that software developers make terrible software for specific industry niche needs. You've got to have somebody that's in that specific industry in order to solve the niche need. And if they partner with a software developer, maybe you'll get something decent. Okay? But you've got to find a passion to drive you through the difficulties. Just like tonight, had the technical difficulties, but I've got a passion for what I'm doing right now, and I've sold my other company that was good. It just wasn't best, and now I'm pushing through and driving through because I've found a passion that I'm going after, okay? Another thing it will do is it will distinguish you. This is where it separates you from the competition. If you are passionate about God, passionate about surrendering to your purpose, and passionate about serving others with your gift, it's going to show, okay? When you walk into a room, people are going to notice there's something different about you. Lance Wallnau talks about a term called to yitir, Y-I-T-I-R, to jut out or stand out from the pack. I think it initially speaks of mountaintops, that yatir and stand out higher than the rest of the mountains around it. Sticks out conspicuously. And you will do that. You'll be distinguished from the pack if you'll tap into your passion in these three areas. Okay? It will also, and ultimately, it will deliver you. Okay? It'll deliver you from a life of pain and difficulty, and it will deliver you from a life of self-service. Okay? So many of us are self-serving. Even I look at myself, and I don't think of myself right off the hand of being self-serving. But in so many ways, I still am. And I work on that every day, and ask God every night when I pray to help me to further my ability to serve other people and to get my mind off, my eyes off myself, but on how I can serve other people. Not just because I believe that's a key to success, but that's what God wants us to be doing, is serving other people with our gift. So we've got to stay ever mindful of that if we're going to break out of the programming that we've had of being, this selfish, me, society that we've been programmed to become. And finally, you'll be delivered to live a life on purpose and fulfillment, seeking to serve other people. And you can't beat that. When you know that you're operating in your gift and you're serving other people and you're seeing them get results, there's no better feeling than knowing that's right where you are, right where God placed you, and being successful in that. So I want to encourage you guys tonight, think about what it is you're passionate about, and do what you can to develop a passion for what it is that you know that is your gift mix and your purpose. Once you've identified your purpose, do whatever you can to heighten your passion to serve other people with that. If it's not a natural tendency, pray, work on it every day, focus on that. Hey, how can I serve other people? Begin to serve other people for free before you even start to charge, and find out that the way that you're serving them is being effective. And once you develop that and you serve some people, you've done it for free, and you've got results. Now you've got something that works. You're not just selling some fluff. Then go after it like that, okay? But that's what we got for tonight. It's a little late. I'll cut you guys loose, and appreciate your time. Thank you.